WTHC. Your lights went out again, man. What is that? Every time we go
Yeah,
live,
no.
the lights go out
I don't like the bright light, man. So I have
in
to.
your garage. Are you in the
Mm,
garage? The garage? The
the
garage?
garage studio, yes.
Garage studio. I would love to have a warm location where I could sit in my garage.
It feels amazing outside right now, man. 71 degrees.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
talking about,
nice.
like in my garage, not have to worry about no
Indeed.
I don't know. You got big bugs down there, I heard, huh?
I mean, they're not that bad. No, I
I lived
mean,
in North
there's
Carolina, man.
bugs, man, but I mean, they're normal sized bugs.
I lived
There's
in
a
North
lot of lizards,
Carolina.
so the lizards eat the bugs.
Oh,
You
all right, yeah, I can see
can't
that.
just
Not
help.
very many lizards in North Carolina, but
Right.
there were a lot of bugs, and there was some freaky shit going on down in the city down there. I was
North
down
Carolina
there.
does have some big bugs, man. A lot of the South
I'm gonna
has some
tell you
big
about
bugs.
a week. It was about a week long. I don't know what they call it. I don't know if it's a yearly thing. I don't. It was very freaky. So one morning we wake up. Hi, Richard. How are you, sir? Sorry, I just turned the chats back on. I had the other shit set up. Envy, your camera is very shitty. Pretty much shitty.
Shitty?
Yeah, you're
It's just
like
because of the lighting, man.
it looks like it's raining behind you. Is it raining?
It's not raining, no.
All
I
right.
mean, I guess I
Anyway,
can turn the light back on. I mean,
no, you're fine. I don't give a shit. I don't need to
no,
look at you. I know what you look
I
like.
don't want it to look shitty. Give me
Oh,
one moment.
it does look shitty though.
I know, I
Okay.
can see. Give me one moment.
Oh, okay. You can see it. Hi, Douglas. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. Good evening. We are in the clouds. You're in the clouds with the hippie and Envy and Mrs. Envy. The entity is somewhere over there. You'll see an occasional joint get handed over. We are supposed to have some lovely guests join us tonight. I don't quite know where they are. They were pretty high when I saw them last. Hi, Kay. How are you, sweetie? Mwah. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Welcome in, everybody. We have some big guests coming up. I know that Envy said something about somebody coming here Monday, I think, or something. I don't know. I gotta start paying attention. Anyway, how is everybody? Are all my friends in Ohio getting
This is
high?
about the best I can do
You look fantastic
that I'm
now.
willing to do. It's so
You look
bright.
fantastic. Hi, Haley. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Doug. Hi,
Hola.
Weedosaurus Rex. How are you? I hope everything's getting better. Please, I'm praying for you and your family and your sister.
And for
Um,
everyone.
loading up the proxy now.
Oh,
I almost just
I
hit.
like the proxy, man. I've got the Peak Pro, and I really like it, man. But I do see an advantage to the proxy is that it gives you a nicer hit. I feel like it's a fuller hit. It's more concentrated. The only problem with it is that fucking atomizer leaks, man. It leaks to high hell. Whereas my what's it called?
See,
The
I was
Peak, it
told
doesn't really leak that
Puffco
much, man.
Peak, the Puffco Peak is the number one device right now out there
It's nice.
in on the market right now. That's the
The
number
Pro,
one.
not the original.
Yeah, the
I have
Pro,
the
not
original,
yeah,
and it's in the top of my closet. I'll never
the,
use it, man.
yeah. The original was a POS.
It was, but it was almost like a prototype.
But
It
it was a
worked.
good try. It was a
Yeah, it was a good
valiant
try.
attempt. Yeah, it was a
And
valiant
typically,
attempt. I'm not angry with them.
the
I
brand
am.
Puffco,
I'm
they
not
put
really
out good
very
stuff.
angry because my daughter bought it for me. So for
Yeah,
Father's Day, so it was
it's
like
a
I
nice
didn't lose
gift.
any money, but it doesn't get used
Yeah.
very often. I hate looking at it and being like, "Oh, I should use that." My baby girl bought that for me.
Why do you? I wonder why Weedosaurus has the Opal and the Pro. It's the same thing, except I mean the
Because
aesthetics of it is a little
Weedosaurus
bit
works
different.
in a building where that stuff is in front of him every day, and he's like,
Ah,
I gotta
you
spend my money on that one.
lucky
I have to
guy.
buy that one. I want that one now because that one was here, but now I need to have that one.
And if you get a discount, it makes it all the more tempting.
And he probably has some sort of a 5-finger discount. I mean, no, not a 5-finger discount. He has some sort of a discount, I'm sure.
I like the way the opal looks. I like the little opal and the top of the glass. It's nice, man. But I don't like that it's white.
I
And
have a
the
very
reason I don't like that it's white is because my buddy had one, and it gets all smudgy and dirty. You got to clean it all the
dirty.
time.
My Puffco, I
Yeah.
mean my Boost Evo is what I had. I'm sorry, I had a Boost Evo or whatever it was called that my daughter had bought me, and
Oh, okay.
it was white and it was filthy by the first week. It
For
had
sure.
shit all over it, and I'm constantly wiping it off and trying to keep it clean.
Hate that shit.
And then the damn thing was just it just never felt like it worked properly. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing, but
So my sister-in-law has this thing called the student glass. I think that's how it's pronounced.
well, I was just gonna
Uh,
say glass before you go any further, and I'll let you finish that, obviously. But I just don't like glass. I really am starting to get frustrated with glass, man. All it ever does is break.
yeah, it
I had a
breaks and
perfectly
gets
good
dirty.
bowl. I stuck my little sticky thing in there to just move some of the resin so I could get a hole through there so I could breathe.
Right.
And the damn thing just broke in my hand. I'm like, fuck,
What a bummer.
damn it. I mean, I had it for a while. It wasn't a piece of shit. It was Pulsar. That's a fairly quality glass.
I've got a pipe that I bought. It was like in 2010. We were in Chattanooga, and I bought this really nice Sherlock. Man, we both loved it. Got it, and it's $55, mind you. And somehow I still have the thing, man. It's fallen, it's bounced off the ground, and
I
somehow
had
I
a
still have it.
Sherlock, and I probably still do. One of my lovely children may or may not have borrowed it, but it's not no longer in my room. It may have broke. I don't remember, but I had a Sherlock. I don't like them. I find all those pipey things with the fancy curves and the bends and all that shit is just
Hmm.
more of a fucking issue than all of it. Like there's
You
got
mean
to
the
be an
cleaning?
easier way. There's got to be an easier way.
When I get done with them, typically what I like to do, what I envision myself doing, and what I should do, but what I use to clean it is 99% alcohol, and I'll just let it sit in there for a couple hours. Pull it out, rinse it out, and all that shit comes flying out.
Oh yeah.
99%. It's
Oh
the
no,
only
I've
thing that
done
works
that.
for it.
Yeah, no,
I can't
99 and
stand
salt.
boiling it, man. Then the whole house smells like a
Yeah, but it smells
yeah,
like that nasty resin smell.
yeah.
But no, yeah, 99% and coarse grain salt. Yeah, and then just put it in a plastic bag and shake it up.
See,
Let it sit
200 pieces
overnight,
of
shake it up a
glass.
couple times. Yeah, see, I would
It's
kill
nah.
myself with 200
That's
pieces
too
of
much.
glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's too much. I
First
got to
of all,
clean all of it. And,
I'm like a bull in a china shop, so it's like breaking everything. But
right.
who the hell wants to clean 200 pieces of glass? Dr. High supposedly has a whole bunch of glass. And once he gets his room set up there, oh, I'm so
Mhm.
glad, Kelly. Thank you so much for coming by and giving
Nice.
me a high five and then heading home. No, we got high together. She came and hung out with me for like an hour,
Nice.
and
Hell yeah.
I gave her some squatch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
so
yeah.
she drove home on some squatch, and now she's got a bag of squatch.
Now she'll be happy for the rest of the evening. Yeah.
Well, for a couple days because I
Oh,
know
hell yeah.
she was out and she was not going to be able to get some. So I said, "Come if
A
you're
friend
willing to
in
get
need
yeah,
is a
if
friend
friend is
indeed.
I said, "I got weed. Come, and I'll give you some, sweetie." Yeah. So she drove an hour. We're only like an hour and 20 minutes from each other, so she drove an hour and 20 minutes. Came, we got high, we hung out for like 10 minutes, and then she split. She went back an hour and 20 minutes,
Wow.
but
All right.
she
I mean,
went
hey, man, I hear about these guys driving 6 hours to Michigan and 6 hours back just to get an ounce. I'm like,
right,
I
right. I
mean,
mean,
if you're willing to make a day trip for an ounce, why not drive
I,
a few
I
hours?
didn't I
I
didn't
wouldn't
give
do
her
it.
an ounce, but
Well, yeah, no,
I
of course
gave
not.
her a little bit. But anyway, we were talking about bugs. I steal it. You still feel it from the joint. Yes, me too.
It's
Um,
nice.
yeah. Uh, what I was gonna say was, we were talking about the bugs in North Carolina before we got sidetracked. So one morning, I wake up and I go walking out the front door, and my house had a very beautiful cement driveway, not asphalt, cement. So it's that white looking. Okay. I walk out the door and it is black.
Uh
And I'm
oh.
like, what the fuck? Am I seeing things? I'm tripping. So I step down off the first two steps and it is centipedes.
Jesus,
Millipedes,
that many
whatever
of
you
them?
want to fucking call them, the ones with all the legs.
I think they
I
both
would
have a
have
lot of
to
legs.
say probably 7,500 million in my man in my driveway. In my
Oh shit!
driveway for like a week, running them shits over. You sweep them, you come back out there, all right back there.
You know,
I,
it's crazy.
it was Centipede Week there in North Carolina. I didn't know.
It's crazy you say that, man. We were driving home from California one time, and driving through the desert out there, man. We were we were super stoned, mind you. And I'm driving, and I'm like, man, the fucking road is moving. I mean, the road was just swirling around, moving. And then it was like raining really hard, and then the
You're
road
tripping.
was
You're
moving
like,
around.
whoa, why is the
No, dude,
fucking
it was bugs. There was that many bugs out there in the middle of the. I don't know what kind they were. I didn't get out to look and see. We swapped seats while we were in the car.
you
There were
didn't
a
even want to
lot
get
of
out to
bugs.
touch them?
No, no,
Oh,
no, no. I mean,
it
for
reminds me.
miles and miles and miles it went
It
on.
reminds me of my childhood. We went to somewhere with my family in one of them old the fancy vans from back when we were kids. You know, the
The
really
big
fancy.
explorers, yeah.
Yeah, no, the ones with the captain seats. This is back in the '80s. You know, the
Yeah,
really
no,
fancy one.
I used to crave one of these vans, man.
Me too. I wanted to put a bed. Oh, they came with a bed in the back and all that kind of
Yeah.
shit. You know, that was my love shack. That's what I wanted it for. But anyway, that never worked out. I never got to make love in the van, but it was my uncle's van. That's probably why. But
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Uncle
he frowned
Rico.
upon me making. Plus the fact that I was only like 7 or 8. But
Was it the
um,
one that had the bubbles windows? You know,
yep,
the
yep,
yeah, buddy.
really
Yeah,
fancy,
they were
man. It was
nice.
beautiful. It had lights along the footboard. Anyway,
The
that's not the
runners and
story.
everything. Yeah. All
Yeah,
right,
that's not the
sorry.
story.
I
So
love the
we're
van.
driving now. This is in upstate New York, right? We're way up in the Adirondacks. All right, and we are on our way home. Frog season. Don't know
Oh
what the
yeah.
fuck's going on, but all of a sudden my uncle's like this, and we're just fucking plowing over frogs everywhere in the road. Pow, pow,
Oh
pow,
no.
pow, pow. He was popping them bitches on purpose.
Yeah, that's
On purpose, like my friend Tish says. Yes, it was fucking crazy. But then, speaking of frogs, back to North Carolina, I'm walking out in the backyard, and all of a sudden, stuck to my fucking leg.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? I look down, and there's a frog stuck on my leg. I
We've
look at
got
the
those
window.
Cuban frogs here, man.
I look at
They're
the
a little bit
windows
different.
in the house. Frog stuck on the windows. Frog stuck on the doors. Frog stuck everywhere in North Carolina, man. I don't know
Yeah.
what. They're freaky down there.
They're here, man. They the tree frogs and those Cuban frogs, and they stick to everything and
Yeah, stuck to my
bouncy.
fucking leg.
Bouncy.
Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, man. And they hide in the trees and they jump down on top of you. I don't like that, man. I like the lizards. The lizards are pretty cool, but the frogs I could maybe do without the frogs.
You have a
lot of them are
lizard loose in your
poisonous.
basement now somewhere? I'll tell you a story. Katie is here. One of our friends has made it. I don't know where our other
Nice.
friend went. She was here before, and now she's gone and hasn't made her way back. But what I was
Check
gonna
the
say
Discord.
is, oh, you know what we got to do? We've been talking so much. We got to do a commercial already. Holy moly! Let me figure out how to do this because Beaner is not here.
Oh no, where is he at?
I don't know. He's working. We'll be right back. You're hanging in the clouds with Da.Hippie and NV, and we do have guests. Our friend Katie is going to be joining us, and I'm hoping that our other friend Wanderlust is supposed to be joining us.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever pondered cannabis beyond the haze? Would you like to know more about this incredible plant? Dive into drhi.com. Unlock medical wonders, master home-based crafts, and debunk myths. Do you support our mission? Shop Dr. Hi AI Haze on Etsy for cannabis-themed clothing, mugs, and digital downloads using original AI cannabis art. Hell, we might even have some psychedelic mushroom items there too. We also have 25 books on cannabis and specific medical conditions available at Dr. Hi on Amazon.com. drhi.com, cannabis information, education, and advocacy.
Announcing CBGTV's Bud Break book. Get your copy now. Detailed strain reviews, Every purchase supports the ongoing efforts of CBG TV. Available from Amazon and at cbgtv.com or scan the QR code.
Say bye-bye to bottled water. Holistic Health Water has certified medical-grade water ionizers that make 7 types of water, including healthy alkaline. There's a 5-micron filter that lasts up to a year, and each machine lasts 25 to 30 years. Simply attach to your faucet or install under your sink. Even get a mineral spa unit for your shower. Go to ownyourwater.org to get a free ebook. Plus, pay for any machine in full and get an extra filter free. Change your water and change your life. Ownyourwater.org.
Discover the natural path to wellness at Tailored Herbs and Concentrates.
Herbs?
With a passion for holistic health, we are your trusted source for premium herbs and concentrates.
Wait a minute, do they have weed?
Our dedicated team is here to guide you on your wellness journey. Open 7 days a week, 10 to 10, ensuring you have access to what you need when you need it most. Tailored Herbs and Concentrates is located
Their pot!
2941 Highway 11, Burnt Church, New Brunswick, Canada. If you need assistance anytime,
I need assistance. I need weed.
just call 506-871-4299. Tailored Herbs and Concentrates.
Where all the potheads go.
WTHC.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of tailored herbs and concentrates, if you're up in that New Brunswick, Burnt Church area of New Brunswick, Canada, head on over to Tailored Herbs and Concentrates. Right now, you got about 40 minutes left. Walk in the front door, tell one of those beautiful young ladies or Damien, if he's there, that today's strain that pays is Thundercat. That's right, Thundercat.
Thundercat. I've never heard of that one, man. I wonder if it's like a Thunderfuck
Don't laugh
variation.
Why are you laughing at me? Thundercat.
No,
And
she-
now you cut me all
Queefing.
off. Now I don't even remember. I got to start over. Good evening, everybody. If you haven't known, go into Tailored Herbs and Concentrates to get your free pre-roll. That's right. You get a free pre-roll if you walk in and you say Thundercat. You got about 40 minutes left, and then they're going to be closed for the night. So you better
Oh,
hurry.
no.
All right. Let's do our 420 song and bring Katie up while we're doing so. Katie, come on down. Katie,
Hey, what's up, Katie?
Hey.
what happened to Wander?
I never knew your name was actually Katie. Actually, I thought it was spam.
Katie. We're going to chill, smoke a little. We'll be right back after the smoke. Kelly, how are you? Welcome in, everybody.
Down by the swamp where I was raised, popping caps, sitting back.
I got my own.
To the guitar playing. The shade of blue.
Yes, please, Curly Bell, will you drive it back for me? Curly Bell's going to bring me a grilled cheese now.
Nice.
Got some munchies.
That's your friend right there.
Oh, I got some munchies. Robert! My good friend Robert. I love Robert. Like, the twisted hip. Last
On the brain is a habit strain. Smoke Lord, smiling rain.
Wow.
Known on the plane is Miss Mary Jane.
I think I'm going to do mushroom tomorrow. And big
I highly recommend it.
Down.
about
8
30
grams. 8. 8.
I can't breathe, my brain is fried. I
What's she
guess I'll
saying?
cough till I stop. Human days in a mental days. Down by the swamp where I was raised. I'm
got a PG.
Look at that, man. Wow.
That's amazing.
That is so amazing. Golly.
I'm going outside of the lines of the coloring books inside my head. Beyond the shadow of a doubt, I can't remember what the fuck I said.
I need a little swatch too.
But in the middle between the lines,
Tired of
smoke
this
rises
fellow
to
push.
the top. I can't breathe, my brain is fried. I guess I'll cough till I stop. Cuban haze in a mental daze. Down by the swamp where I was raised. I'm off the captain back, listening to the guitar play. Yeah, the shade of blues unknown by a few. It rings inside of my head like they always do. Your life is still reality's cute. Yeah, everything still comes in twos. While everything will fall on
Woo!
Yay.
Welcome everybody. Hi, Barber Beavers. How are you? Welcome in.
You said beaver.
I pulled a beaner now.
Hippie.
Hippie.
B is for
B is for
Penis.
B. All right. So, welcome in, everybody. This is our friend Katie. She's a friend and family member of WTHC over on our Discord and Muck Sticky's
Indeed.
Discord, our Discord. She is an artist. I don't know if you can tell, but that is some of her beautiful art.
If you
That
don't
is not.
know, now you know.
Is that complete or is that not?
no,
complete
no,
yet?
no. This is I'm like humiliated. You think it's complete? It's ridiculous.
It looks
I
like
know. I
you
have
kidding me?
issues. I have issues. You don't understand. I can
Right.
see the future of this painting. Like
can
I
see it.
see 10 layers in, and I'm like, no, this is
wow.
not it.
So what more could you do? I mean, what
Oh,
I do
this is
see a
like
lot of
the
blank
first
space at the
layer.
bottom, like the black. Yeah, so
This is mainly the first layer. I'm just building up the anatomy of the faces, really.
Are they going to be human or are they going to still be that whitish look?
So they're gonna be the whitish gray with black mouths and black teeth and black tongues, just leaking out black spit.
Blood.
Yeah, or whatever.
We'll call it blood. For
And
lack of a
it's
better
for
word.
this piece is for Black Mouth Cult,
nice.
which their symbol is meant to represent speaking truth to power. So the black
Nice.
mouth symbolizes speaking truth to power. And over here you have reasoning with people, and over here you have using logic, and then over here you have just screaming it.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Whoa.
It's a fun
And you
piece.
had the mushrooms coming out the
That was
top. It's like Mushroom City on the top.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I love the mushrooms on the very, very top. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
I love
We are
mushrooms.
very blessed to hang out with Katie in the back on our Discord because we get to
Damn
watch
right.
her create every day. She's there all the time. She's painting with us. She hangs out and jams out to the tunes. and then she just turns around, and next thing you know, she's over there, and you turn around, and next thing you know, it's like half done. And you're like, "Is that done?" And she's like, "Oh no, that's the first layer. I got about 95." And I'm like, "What? That's fucking
If
gorgeous."
any of my art teachers are watching right now, they're dying because they always said the same thing. They're like, "Oh yeah, Katie said she's not even finished, but it's an A."
Already, you got an A. Yeah, I would give you an A plus 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 plus. And
I've
you're
had
not
some
even finished.
I've been blessed to have some seriously amazing art teachers in my life. You know, it's all tricksy tricks. Anybody can do it. It's just a matter of learning
I
the
disagree.
techniques.
I could not do that.
I've
I
tried.
can show you some tricks. I can
I've
teach you some
tried,
tricks.
and I was
Sure, I'll take the tricks, but I would not be able to do that. I'm just letting you know.
Well, your art would be your art, right?
Right. Well, that's the whole thing. Everybody's art is their own art. So it's whatever you want it to be, right? I mean, it's basically whatever you want it to be is that's your art. So if you're happy with it, then that's your art, whatever it is, right, Katie?
Even if you're not happy with it, sometimes it's still your art.
It's still yours. Yeah. Even
It's
when you
yours,
hate it.
that's
But
right.
but you're nuts because you always tell me stuff about your paintings and I'm like, "What? What?"
But you haven't seen my work since I did that giveaway. Like,
yeah,
I
you told
haven't
me about
shown
the
you a finished
giveaway.
painting yet. You haven't seen a finished piece.
And
That's
I
what you were
swear I've
telling me in
seen
the
like
Discord
30.
earlier. That we've yet to see a finished one, and I'm like, well, what do you mean? Because they all look finished to me. I mean, they look amazing. I would hang that on my wall.
Thank you.
In a
Thank
second, I would
you.
hang that right there.
I do
As
take
is, I would hang
footage.
that.
I take footage of myself painting them. So I do have time-lapse videos of the piece
Nice.
progressing.
Oh, that's very cool too. Yeah,
I
that's
just
awesome.
I have
Do you
this
post them on your
thing.
social media, or I mean, what do you do with
So
them?
that's my problem. Like, social media. I hate it with a passion. All
I'm
of
with you.
it.
I'm with you.
Like, am I allowed to say fuck?
You say
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want, girl.
Yo, fuck TikTok, fuck Meta, fuck Facebook, fuck
Right.
Twitter or X.
Fuck, throw a live
Whatever it is.
365 in there too while you're at it, because I got some issues with that.
Their
Not StreamYard
algorithms
though.
are
We love you.
backwards. Their algorithms are backwards. So they don't
It
design
is.
their algorithms to base what you see and your interactions on something healthy, something that's relevant to you, something you search for, finding the answer right away. They don't care about your success. They just
No.
care about your screen time and your scroll time and your
long
attention
as you're
span and
there.
how
That's
many
all.
ads you click on.
That's it. That's all they care.
It's all
as long
about.
as you're
It's a
there.
numbers game for them. If they're not making money, then it doesn't make sense to
I
continue.
just feel
or
like
to
they
put you at the
have
front end.
social media has so much potential. We could create an app. Like this has been my true passion is app development right now. And that's why I hate every app. Because it's not that I think I can make an app better. It's that I think I can make an algorithm have some integrity.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
That's
with
a-
you. I mean
that's a strategy as well, yeah.
but you're talking about algorithms. I mean, that's nowadays being based off of things like artificial intelligence and well, just pre-computed determinations of what's going to happen next if this happens. I mean, how can you really make one with integrity? I guess unless you're manning it all day long.
Okay. You want to go down the rabbit hole with me?
Fuck it, let's do it.
Do it.
Okay. Oh shit! I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
No,
Okay,
don't get yourself in trouble. Don't get
Not
yourself.
legal trouble. Just it's gonna be hard.
No, don't do it.
All right.
I mean, all publicity is good publicity.
No, I mean
I love rabbit holes, so
It's a
if there's one
rabbit
to
hole.
go down, I'm
It's a
down to go
rabbit hole.
down.
Okay, fuck it. Let's be honest tonight.
All right, wait. Is it political or religion
No,
related?
no,
Okay,
not
then
really.
Go
Not
for it.
really. It's a conspiracy, though.
And I'm all about that fake
I'm
news.
open to conspiracies.
It's not fake news. it's a what if. Okay, let's say what if
What if?
there's an American oligarchy, a small percentage of people with so much money and so much power and so much influence, and they're invisible.
Yes, the hidden hand.
You had
And
me
they're
until
secretly
the
running the
invisible.
show. And they don't care about our rights, and they don't care about our freedoms, and they just want to pit us against each other. They pit the left against the right. They pit the right against the left. They just want us arguing and bickering amongst each other while they take more and more power.
That
What
I agree
if?
with.
What if that's true?
That was deep.
I think it is true.
I'm stoned.
So do I.
I think it is true.
So do I. And I think the problem is the media, to be honest with you.
Part of it, yeah.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
I love y'all. I'm here. I mean,
I'm a media
I love
guy.
y'all. I know you're a media guy.
No, I know what you mean. Like
You're fine. You're not the part of the problem.
the big six or whatever they're called.
I
Yeah,
do. I
know
am
what
the
you mean.
problem. I push marijuana, and they hate that. I'm
They
a
hate
big
anything
bad-
that makes you think outside of the bubble that they've created for you. The obey, the
I think that you guys
follow,
think way
you
too
know.
deep.
Yeah.
You guys are deep thinkers. I don't think deep. I don't even try to think.
I was just camping for this is
Oh, yeah,
actually
well,
day
that-
6.
You're actually back just today, right?
I actually got back yesterday. I couldn't
Big
sleep
iguanas
last
are the
night because
worst.
there's just a lot going on. I have a lot of anxiety and I'm off my meds. So
Well, plants before meds, so I suggest a high dose of mushrooms tomorrow.
Indeed.
Sit back and relax.
Indeed.
so I play D&D. Do you any of
That's
you
why
any of
you had the 20-side or 12-sided dice with the park bench. Okay.
Yes,
Wait a
I
second,
used
okay.
it
I
for
don't
our
play it. My
D&D
son
game.
does.
Hi, Carrie. Welcome in.
Okay,
Good to see you
so
again.
I'm gonna tell you a story about my D&D character Silo. Silo is short for psilocybin.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my character's name.
That was
It's,
my. All right, I want to tell you guys, I'm gonna get myself in trouble, but
Oh,
that was my tag when I was growing up doing graffiti. Back, remember we had that show with Art Plug just a couple.
I
no
do.
way.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Who were we talking to? And we were talking about
You're
graffiti.
talking to Alicia.
Yeah, was it Art
Fuck.
Plug? Yeah, Art Plug. Alicia.
Alicia.
You were right the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That was my name. That was my tag. I went around and I illegally drew that on walls and doors and houses and buildings and trains. And
You were one of those guys who we
Yes.
see your tag roll by as we're waiting at the light.
no. Usually I was the lookout, and my buddy was trying to teach me to be an artist, but I was just a fool because he never showed me how to do anything. Every time I would be like, "All right, let me see. How do you do this?" He'd be like, "No, keep your eye out for the cops. I'll tell you in a minute." And I'd be like,
I'll tell you next time.
I'll be,
It's
all
hard
right.
to give a lesson, yo.
Well, we
Yeah,
were
especially
doing
when
it
you're
on the
out
side
there
of a
and trying to evade the
train in the
police.
middle of the night, breaking the law. It was bad. Yeah. So, but
Oh my god.
but
I remember
Silo.
nights like that dumpster diving for groceries.
Yeah.
Oh god. There were nights that security would come up on us and they'd see us because we were nice and neat. We would stack the trash bags all nice and neat and then put them back in the dumpster.
Clean up after yourself.
And if anything was left around the dumpster, we would
You would
clean it up.
as extra, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
thank you.
because we didn't want to piss anyone off what we were
I've done
doing
it.
or
I've
get
done
our
it. I didn't
spot.
really do it for groceries, but I've done plenty of dumpster diving. Excuse me.
Oh man, I've
I'm
lived a
getting little worked
romantic
up over
life.
this. Dumpster diving is quite a gig if you know the right places, man. You can go and you can ground score like crazy, dude.
Trader Joe's,
You can
Sprouts.
you can go
Yeah.
you
Don't
go
give all
in
your
those
secrets away.
you go in and you get into that dumpster.
Mike Usnick.
What did he say?
He's just a funny guy, man. You're a
Oh,
funny guy.
I mean, it's amazing what you get out of the dumpster because
Oh, well,
everything
thank you,
gets thrown away
Bushman
in
Bob.
bulk. And to really do it right, like you gotta, okay, so this is not educational. Don't try this at home. DDD.
Oh,
Okay.
there's a warning before the show starts. None of
Oh,
this shit
good.
is real.
Good. Okay. So I am
This is
not a
all a figment of
doctor.
your imagination.
I'm an artist that wipes my brushes on my pants like a moron. So keep that in mind when I tell you this.
Okay.
If you're going to dumpster dive for groceries, you need a freezer and you need bleach and you need vinegar, like white vinegar. And when you get your groceries in bulk, you want to wear gloves. You want to wear a headlamp. You want like a beanie, right? You want to cover yourself.
Professional advice from a dumpster diver here in the clouds tonight. Who would have known? I brought her on for her art. So we're learning all sorts of stuff.
Yo, art takes you to strange places.
But like Bushman Bob said over there,
That's
I've done
very
the
true.
same. Bushman Bob and I are very similar because I guess he's like me, a hippie. Well, I would go and I would go dumpster diving, or I would go yard sailing, or I would go and buy, I'd find stuff on the side of the road that people would be just throwing away. And then I would repurpose it. I have a beautiful Grateful Dead bench that's for sale if anybody wants it, by the way. That's out in my van that I painted and redid and repurposed. It was actually I can't take credit for it, but after detail and looking, and when I repainted it and I painted it, I looked at it, and it's actually a bed that somebody made into a bench. They took all the parts of a bed, a single bed, like a kid's bed, and they took the headboard and they made that the back of the bench. They took the footboard and they made that the front of the bench. The sides of the bench. I'm sorry. And then they took all the other thing. It came out absolutely beautiful. And then I painted it all up red, white, and blue, Grateful Dead with Bertha on it. And it's beautiful. I love it.
Kelly is saying
that's
it's
the
at
one
her
thing
house.
you can never talk shit about stoners. We have good art.
Yeah, but finding that art, finding that stuff on the side of the road, and then just putting a little paint on it, and then going out and trying to sell it is no joke. It's like absolutely, it's like you can go out and you can make a ton of money just doing that in the right season. I mean, or dumpster diving. You go to the right store, like I have the outlets here right behind me. Oh my god!
Oh my god! And groceries are so expensive.
They really are. But you have to
save so much money dumpster diving. I'm
do
not
have to be
recommending
cautious,
it though.
You do have to be
I'm not
cautious though, because I do
recommending it.
know of a few places that
It's
you
not
said
legal.
something about bleach earlier. So, the legality aside, like Dunkin' Donuts, the stuff they throw out at night, they spray it down with like insecticides and bleach.
Yeah.
So that people can't take it.
And
But
a
you're
lot of
throwing it
times,
away.
If they're throwing it away, something's
Make that
wrong
make
with
sense.
it.
It
If they
absolutely.
have
I've
We
worked,
can't have it. You
you
can't
gotta
either.
check reports.
I've worked in food service all my life. Okay, besides this puppet thing that I do, and it drove me fucking nuts. The shit that we would throw away at the end of the day, and I'd be like, I'm just gonna bring this home and give it to some of the kids. I mean, not the kids, but the homeless people in my neighborhood. We have a little area where they live that I know where they are. I could bring them a tray of fucking food. I'll bring you a fucking tray back, and they're like, throw it away. I'm like, no, I'll dish it out and I'll put it in my own tray. I'll bring my own tray, and they're like, throw it away. And I'm like, you're fucked up, man. I could be feeding 20 people every day, but you're too fucking cool. But anyway,
Yeah, it's scary though. I mean, I don't recommend dumpster diving for groceries.
no,
It's
that's why I
dangerous.
always went for merch.
Like,
But you could go to a shoe store, and you go into that dumpster behind the shoe store, and you're finding pairs of shoes brand new in the box. For whatever reason, they just throw shit a fuck away, man.
Yeah, and then you have those companies that
Crazy.
like will cut it up, or you know what I mean?
They put
like,
them in the smashers.
Oh yeah, they'll cut it
what
up,
the
they'll
fuck?
crush it.
Like, and the thing is, why ever throw it away? Like, the food could definitely be donated at the end of the day. There's companies that go around and pick that stuff up legally. They have like a contract, but like it should be mandatory. I think all the food you have left over, put it in a sack, whatever, and then ship it off with this van that pulls up. The same thing with shoes, man. I mean, how many people are going without decent clothes on their back? You know what I mean? Decent shoes on their feet, and they have a job and they're trying, but they don't have these things. But yeah, they're just mashing them into masher, cutting them with razor blades, and it's fucking ridiculous.
I'm
dude.
not gonna.
And then they're
out.
the first ones to tell us that we're the problem with the world. That
Yo,
we're not doing
waste.
enough.
We're the ones
Yeah.
wasting. In food service, we're losing money left and right. We're wasting food, but then at the end of the day, they're like, throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. I was the repurpose king when I worked at my last job. I'm not going to mention it, but I was the repurpose king. I would be able. Hi, curious cannabis connoisseur. That was a tongue twister if I've ever had one.
Curious cannabis connoisseur.
Right, but
So
you're
that's
100%
5
right.
times
You can
fast.
get cheap shoes at Walmart, but why? I mean, I agree, but if you can't afford $15 shoes at Walmart,
right?
You know, you can get them. There's there's first off, there's places. Hopefully,
There's places to do like whatever you can pay, just do it. You know what I mean? If it's $2, it's $2.
Absolutely.
If you can't pay anything, just take like those
that's what I did when I had
little
my flea
kitchens
market.
and stuff they do, and little local. They had one in a town I used to live in, and I mean you could go there and get anything from clothes to food. They had a food pantry. They had entertainment stuff like DVDs and shit that people have donated. And I mean, there's no reason in America, especially, man, for people to do without in the world. But in America, when we pride ourselves on being, ahead above, and but yet at the same time, we're just throwing our own people
leads
under the
back
bus.
to a whole bunch of other shit. Like why are we the worst at taking care of our veterans?
Yeah, or our own people, period. I mean, the foster situation is fucked up. The veteran situation is fucked up.
I didn't even mean to bring that up, Katie, but you know what I mean?
No, it's okay.
Katie's a veteran. Yeah, go ahead. Tell her as much as you want. Don't go crazy if you don't want to.
I don't mind. I'm an open book. Unfortunately for my life, I'm an open book.
Then this is going to be a good show. Hold on to your seat. She's crazy.
In 2007, I got back from Iraq, and I wasn't the same, but I didn't believe PTSD existed. I thought it's something only snowflakes and pussies got.
Right. Like me.
I didn't think I had it. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I thought I had brain damage, and that's actually what PTSD is.
It is.
Your outer cortex.
It's a form of, yeah.
Your outer cortex is like a filter that harnesses your inner cortex, and your inner cortex is where you have your flight or fight or freeze response.
Right, fight or flight. Yep.
Or freeze. Yeah.
All right.
Now,
before we go any further, Katie, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, sweetie. Before we get too deep into this, we have to run another set of commercials. So, and then we'll come back.
That thought, please.
Huh? Please hold that thought. Yes, because I will never remember it by the time we get back.
And I'm on the cusp of already forgetting, but I'm holding
you. I am not going to remember it.
Oh boy.
It in my head also.
All right, we'll be right back.
Everybody froze.
You're hanging in the clouds.
Badger Heart Puppetry. Badger Heart Puppetry. Badger Heart Puppetry. If you need some kick-ass puppets, contact Forge at 1-636-234-1535. He has all your puppet needs. He can fix puppets, build puppets, custom-made puppets. He has puppets off the rack for cheap prices. Contact Forge today at 1-636-234-1535 or on TikTok or Facebook at Badger Heart Puppetry. He also makes LARPing items too.
Are you in the Ellensville or Middletown, New York area? Revamp your space with Collins Paints Ltd. Ugly walls? Let Collins Paints Ltd. add a splash of color to your world. Collins Painting is a veteran-owned and operated business. They can transform your space to whatever your heart desires. Say goodbye to the boring beige and hello to possibilities of bright and vibrant colors. The Collins Painting team are a group of skilled professional painters who will turn your vision into reality. Call Collins Paint Ltd. today to get a fast and easy quote. Available Monday through Fridays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call them at 845-869-8176.
Hey, Mrs. Hippie, why don't we take a ride to Da.Hippie PA today?
Doppin? What's in Doppin?
Bella's badass crystals.
Oh, but I thought you hang out with them on Facebook and on TikTok.
That's only on Mondays, Tuesdays, Saturdays, Sundays. Today I want to go there and pick up all my great finds.
That sounds like a great road trip. That's Bella's Badass Crystals on TikTok and Facebook, but you can also find them at the top of the mountain in Dauphin, PA. They are badass.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Are you looking to have some crocheted made by hand stuff like your Grammy used to do for you? Then you need to check out You Have Me Hooked 23 on Etsy and TikTok. Vern can do what you need. She crochets hats, she crochets animals, everything, anything you may need. She also makes vinyl stickers, banners for your business. Anything that you might want that she can do, she can definitely do it for you. Want an I Hate My Ex sticker? She's got you covered. Anything, and I mean anything that you may need. She has cheap and reasonable prices. Check her out. You Have Me Hooked 23 on Etsy and TikTok.
We're back. Welcome back, everybody. You're in the cloud. I'm in the clouds. I don't know if you are.
I'm up there in the clouds.
Pretty fucking high up.
I'm in outer space, y'all.
All right.
Woo, I'm in a nebula.
In the nebula with Katie.
I'm up in the nebula. Woo.
Yeah.
Speaking of nebulas and neurons,
You know what?
we
I'm
were-
sorry. I cut you off earlier when you were talking about silos. I apologize. Now that you
oh yeah, I was going to tell you about my D&D character about the
right, we
mushrooms.
got we're all fucked up here.
Oh boy,
There's like
yeah.
3 different conversations going on.
We have
Oh,
like 3 of
dear.
them going on, but we
Yeah.
don't know which one.
I
to
can
start
circle
with.
back to Silo.
Let's circle
we got
back.
plenty of time. We got plenty of time, so we'll go back to Silo. Let's stay on which one? Military,
Sure, yeah.
if that's.
PTSD.
But you know what?
and,
I think that I'm gonna ask you to not tell us that story. You know why?
okay. All
Because
right.
I would like for you to come on tomorrow, if you're available, with Dr. High and I and talk about military and veterans and not being treated appropriately and weed, because I know that you partake in marijuana now and as a medication, I would assume, to help with your PTSD, right?
It does. It does.
So,
And I've
I would
also
love to hear that
mutated.
story, but I think everybody should come and tune in tomorrow. Are you available tomorrow or no?
At some points during the day, yes.
All right.
I'm
well,
actually.
What about that? Well, for you, I think it would be like 10 a.m. to noon, maybe.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
I mean, I'm on the East Coast, so it's 12 to 2 p.m. So whatever 12 o'clock East Coast is, you're 2 hours behind us, right?
I think so. I'll figure
She's-
it out. Just tell me what
Central
time it is for you
time,
and I'll
she's 1
convert it.
hour behind us.
Are you Central?
I think
or
she's
are you-
I'm mountain.
She's in
I'm
Dakota.
mountain.
She's mountain.
So she's 2.
Mountain.
2 hours, yeah. So it would
sure.
be 10 a.m.
Denver.
to 10 a.m. to noon for you tomorrow.
10 a.m. to noon is perfect.
Yes. Dungeons and Dragons, they're talking about over there. I want to hear about that.
Yes. Okay. You want to talk about Silo? Because those are fun stories.
Yes.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
mushrooms.
So, Silo, your character has to have certain attributes that make it weak or make it strong or make it all the things that
I'm
it
gonna
is,
cut
right?
you off for a second. I know the game. I've
Okay.
never really played. I have a general knowledge of how you play. But I'm gonna tell you something. My wife works with autistic children and adults, and she has actually started a online Dungeons and Dragons group or any type of role-playing group that they meet every week, and they do it every Wednesday night. Oh, yeah, last night they did it. But she just had to learn. She's a dungeon master, I think now, and
Wow.
she had to learn all the shit, and she's been studying for years now, trying to become this dungeon master because
Interesting.
it works for social skills for these kids that are autistic who love these games, but they don't know how to go out and make friends. So she brings them together on the internet, and they all show their faces, kind of like we are, and they all hang out and they play D&D. very cool.
It is.
Interesting.
It is.
Go ahead.
We actually get together, me and my friends, every other Saturday and play in real life, which is just crazy. And it's like being part of a sports team. You can't
But it's
just
fucking
not
cool.
show up because you can't do the quest if one of you is down, if one of you's not there.
Right.
You all have to show up. So it's like quite a commitment.
Kay, there is great news, sweetheart. I see that you said you're not going to be able to smoked out apparel in the house. What's up?
Yeah.
Kay, everything is going to be okay, sweetheart, because it'll be rerun on YouTube and on Facebook. And
If
in
they
a
don't
week-
take us down.
in a week or so, they'll take us down. That's true.
It
But
depends
in a
on where
week or
this
so-
conversation goes. We've been taking hard turns to the left for the
We've
past.
turned so many times.
yeah.
Katie doesn't even know where we're going.
Oh no, I'm talking about the reasons they take us down or want to take us down.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, now I'm all fucked up.
Sorry.
Now I forgot what I was telling Kay. Great job.
We need notepads or
All
like
right.
an assistant to remind us of
I
what the
need,
fuck we're
I need
talking
somebody
about.
to sit next to me and just be like,
Short-term memory problems. Check.
well, that's part of my brain damage. That's where we were going with your other story. But we're going to go back to Dungeons and Dragons. Go.
Yes. So
I'm going to
Silo.
shut up.
Silo has a Napoleon complex as a halfling rogue. And Silo also with Napoleon complex is very sort of lost and detached and has an addictive personality. So Silo's constantly scrounging for mushrooms and trying to get drunk and looking for drugs along the way. And whenever we're on a
Silo
quest,
sounds like my kind of
actually,
girl.
Yeah.
I roll to see if I find any mushrooms. I roll to see how many mushrooms I find, and then we roll 3 times for different effects. And
Are
some of the
all
effects
your
are
friends in
positive.
outer space with you?
No, I'm the only one that does this. It's just an attribute of my character.
Okay, but I meant, are they all as stoned as you when you guys are playing?
No,
Oh, they're
they
all
don't smoke at
sober.
all. Actually,
You're
I'm the
stoner?
only one that goes
Wow.
outside and gets high.
Oh,
I'm
they must
quite a
love
lot.
you. You
I'm
must be quite entertaining for their game.
I move the plot along.
I
is
could
what they
see
tell
like
me.
4 Sheldons sitting around, and then you
Right.
there fucking up to their world. No, you can't do that.
Oh my gosh.
We got in one fight where we were up against Thor's army, and there was all these undead elves, and we were coming forward, and there were these pillars where lightning was striking the pillars. So we couldn't get near the pillars because every time the lightning would strike the pillar, it would reflect off and bounce off the certain range around the pillars. So everyone was trying to avoid the pillars.
You have
Except
quite
for me.
an imagination.
I got these spider slippers I ended up with. So I always use my
goodness.
spider slippers to climb. So I climb up the pillar and I'm standing on top of the pillar, and it's a roll of the dice which pillar gets lit. So I'm standing on top of the pillar and I'm like, yo, I'm going to jump down from this pillar and just freaking smash whoever's down there.
I think that is awesome. I feel as though, your the imagination thing is something that I lack. I feel like if I got into it, but I never wanted, when I was a kid, the guys that played D&D were not very cool.
I know.
So I kind of was interested in it, but I had to fight my feelings and say, no, I gotta be cool. It didn't work. I wasn't cool, but I didn't get to
I
play
was never
D&D
cool enough
either.
for those kids to approach me to ask me to play in the first place.
No.
And,
I started
I'm
playing-
serious,
okay,
man.
so
And
I'm turning
you were too
40 this
shy to-
year.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm turning 40 this year, and I started playing less than a year ago.
Well, I'm thinking about getting into it because I enjoy it. I think maybe we're going to create a D&D room in our Discord. I just got to find somebody that I know with a lot of D&D dice. Who might be able to be a dungeon master.
I don't know, not me.
Not me.
I don't know the first
I'm
thing
not.
about
I'm
it,
not
man.
qualified to be a DM yet.
I actually would love to do it. I've never done it. Like I said, I wanted to do it. It reminds me, you guys ever, you kids are probably too young. Back when I was a kid, we had a place that was called the Arcade.
Come on, man.
You would go there and you would play video games when they were like you had to put a quarter in the machine. Yeah. I know you
In
can't
what
believe it.
machine?
In the machine, and then you would play a video game. It would last like a minute or so, and then you'd be fucking pissed, and then you'd have to put another quarter in.
It sounds like me with skee ball and the tickets. Like not enough tickets would
Right.
come
You
out.
never
No
get
matter
enough
how
tickets.
good I did, not enough tickets
Wait
would
a
come
second.
out.
Wait a second. I had a point there, and every time you guys cut me off, there goes the point. Now I
And
don't know
it's
what the
gone.
fuck I was saying.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. It's part of the show. It's called CRS. I have CRS. Can't remember shit. Where was I going? Oh, arcade, right? Playing video games, but I don't know why I was going there. Why were we going there?
We were talking about
Oh,
D&D.
remember the
and you
game
played-
Gauntlet?
Yeah, there
Do you guys remember the game Gauntlet?
I think
Warrior
that's a little
is
bit
about
before
to
my time,
die.
sir.
Warrior needs food badly. It was
So
a
I
video
was
game.
born 15
Don't
minutes
change
away
the
from
subject.
84. Sorry.
84.
Yeah,
I
like
was in
so
high
the
school.
Gauntlet, I'm like, I don't really remember that, but I had an
I was done
analog
with
childhood
It's like
and a
Pitfall or
digital
something.
adulthood.
Gauntlet was an awesome game, and if anybody has it, I will buy it off you. The stand up one at the arcade because I fucking love that game.
I'll do that.
So anyway, it reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons though, because it's like you're in the forest. One of us is a warrior, one of us is a magician, one of us is a this, and it was a 4-player game, and you were running through and you could do magic potions to help each other to stay alive. You had to find food, so you would have to. It was a fantastic game. I don't know why nobody. The chat must be even younger than you two, because not a one person over there said, "Oh yeah, Gauntlet, I love that." Fucking Kelly Collins, thank you to clear that up. I
There
have
you go.
no
You got
clue what
one.
you fucking talking
But
about.
Kelly's younger than I am, so I call bullshit.
Yeah, she's 1 year younger than you. No, are you 40 and she's 39?
I'm 41.
Oh, it's 2 years younger than you. I'm sorry.
I feel
call
older
bullshit.
than 40.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I don't know how old I actually feel. I know it's not 40, so I've come to that determination.
I just feel like if I tried, if I were to tell someone my story like in order, every 10 years it would be like a different author
Changes.
wrote this book.
Yeah. It's different chapters of our life.
Completely different. Like one's sci-fi and one's
Kay,
like
don't tell
Western.
people that. You're way younger than me, Kay. I'm an old man. There's nobody that lives this to be this age. Whew.
Kelly,
Anyway,
40
you
next
were
year.
in the
All right,
middle of
moving on.
Silo. Get back
Kelly's
to
not
Silo,
our guest.
Katie.
Oh, so Thor was so impressed when I jumped down and killed one of his dwarves that way that he gave me this magic dagger. So this dagger has like really good hit points. It's fun. And it does lightning damage and thunder damage.
Are you? Do I have to live in your town to be able to come play? Because maybe I just want to join you guys. Because
No, like we could tune you in on Discord.
Do you guys do it on Discord?
Sometimes if one of us can't show up, we'll set them up on the table on a computer and have them there, and show them the board.
I just remembered I work like 36 hours a day or something. I forgot. I'm not going to have time to fit any of this shit in, but I would love to do it now that you mention it.
It's fun. It's ridiculous amounts of fun.
Curious George over here said, Curious George. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Curious Cannabis.
You guys were indeed the death of arcades.
How do you know how old they are?
The Dance Dance Revolution gives it away. I'm gonna guess.
Oh,
they were born
okay,
in
yeah,
like the
90s
mid to late
kid.
80s.
90s kid. Once they started dancing on machines, I was like, yeah, I'm out of the arcade. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
You don't see my fat ass dancing on no machine.
I like joysticks, and I didn't mind the little ball they had. The little ball you would move around. I didn't care for it much, but it was okay.
Remember that golf? Oh, that was.
Oh yeah,
95
nice.
T95 golf or whatever.
You guys are gonna call me a hypocrite.
What is that?
Oh, VR.
VR. Why would I call
That's
you a
different.
hypocrite?
Yeah.
That's fucking
That's
cute.
fun.
Because it's meta, and I was just like, fuck meta. But this
Oh,
shit
yeah.
is so much fun. It's a
Here's
pain
the
in the
thing.
ass.
Here's the thing, Katie, is that yeah, I'm with you. Fuck Meta, fuck the social media.
Hey.
But I'm
We
also like
are
fuck Google.
on Meta right now.
I'm also like fuck
I'm down
Google.
on the Meta stuff.
But the thing is, it's also convenient, and it does add. Here's the thing: it has the capability to enhance aspects of people's lives. The problem is, it's so. I don't even know the word for it. It's so ass
just said it.
backwards.
Ass
destroys.
backwards.
Yeah, it destroys more lives than, or mentalities, the people's mentality more than it does. Show any benefit at all.
Yeah.
My opinion. I mean, whatever.
There's something about being so exposed and also needing so much
Love
to
it. I love
communicate.
exposing myself.
You
I love exposing myself. It's the new thing.
Johnny's out. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, you didn't see the balls. I tucked them up in my ass cheeks. They hang very low. But
how low can you go?
How low can they hang? That's the question. And when they started hanging in the water in the toilet, when I sat down to go,
I've heard about that. That must suck.
I had to put bricks in the water to lower the level so that my balls don't lay in the water. It's ridiculous.
I thought of an invention called the Willy the Worm water warmer, and it's to heat the water bowl, the toilet water, for when you touch it.
It should be warmer. I agree.
It should be warmer. Yeah, it's a shock.
I agree. It is very cold when you drop your testicles in there.
And it's also very cold when you go to sit down and you realize the last one just like went
peed
like
all over the toilet seat.
Like a sprinkler went off over the top of the seat.
I do that one to Mrs. Hippie all the time.
Someone set off a claymore in there. It was like
she's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I'm like, I beat you, and I go in there. Then I'm like, right around the seat chair, and that'll get her back. Yeah.
Why?
Call me a dumbass, will you?
Does karma exist?
Yeah, every day I live it.
Whatever goes around comes around. You can call it whatever you want, but it definitely happens.
Watch your stick; it's about to fall. Oh my god!
Is it again? Oh my gosh! You don't know how many times I knock this over every
day. Your wife looks beautiful. I didn't realize she had such long brown hair.
That's my son.
Oh, I apologize. I thought your wife has been sitting next to you this whole time.
Well, she was sitting next to me. Then he came out to smoke.
I was like, wow, she's got a mustache and everything.
Yeah, man. She keeps it lined up.
It's hot. She's got long brown hair and a mustache.
I love her.
I love her. And she's mine.
We are from Tennessee. Remember that.
Right.
Oh,
Tennessee. Maybe not karma per se, but energy and the laws.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever goes around comes around, and you can call it whatever you want to call it, karma or whatever. But but the ideology, the theory, the whatever, it definitely not a theory. It definitely is something that exists. I've seen it from myself onto others. It definitely is something. An energy.
What comes around goes around.
Right. Or
I feel that way. I believe in karma. I let a lot of things go. I'm like, you know what? Somebody will get them in the other end.
Yeah. Why even bother saying anything or doing anything?
Why stress myself out? Right. Why stress myself out about anything? Let them.
Because really, it's what it is if they keep up the same behavior and they carry the same mentality around, it's eventually gonna bite them in the ass at some point.
Oh, that's earlier.
I feel like that can be true, but there are these moments in life where you don't have a choice. You just have to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Those hard moments where it's a moment of conflict where you're like, I can let this fly keep landing on me, or I can fucking hunt it down and kill this.
Right.
Mother trucker.
Did you get it?
No.
You're no Miyagi.
No.
Speaking of Miyagi, that makes me think of our friends Bonsai, which makes me think of our future guests coming up. NV, what do we have in store?
No, next week we've got Mr. Cam Carter. He's an artist living out in L.A. He's from Mississippi, I believe. Actually, like I forget where in Mississippi. He
Keep
can let us
my
know.
wife's name out of your mouth.
He's from your wife.
Mississippi has no men coming out of her.
And hopefully none coming in her.
Not anymore. I
but we have
learned my lesson on children.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
But yeah, we've got Cam Carter next week and working on a few other ones, man. I've got a few others in the mix.
Yeah. And I have
don't want to really say anything yet until I get them completely locked down, but got some good ones in mind. So, but I know for sure we've got Cam coming on next week.
That is fantastic. I am very excited. I look forward to it. Katie, you look very baked.
I am. I just smoked one of those Squatch blunts, man.
Katie went away for a week hunting and just got back today or last night, right?
Hasn't slept since. Still needs to unfold my cot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't smoke the entire time you were there, right?
No, but when I got back, boy, I'm like,
it's nice to take that little tea break and come back to it, and then it's like, wow.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But that's because I suffer from a lot of pain. So to take a tea break.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not at all, Jacob. Not at all. I heard Muck say that in the Instagram earlier, and not at all, man. I couldn't hear. I had to go.
Don't stress it so much, Jake. It was fun. It's fun to troll the people sometimes,
I wasn't,
even the people
I
you
just
love.
said I got to go because I got to be able to hear. I'm sorry. We got off subject. Jacob wrote in the chat over there. No, I'm not mad at all. No way. First off, it's Muck's room, so, I have no say. So if it's bothering me, I'm just going to get up and I'm going to leave. I got to go.
I think I successfully had everyone in the room mute me.
Yes. I'm still. You're still muted as far as I'm concerned.
It's fine. Yeah,
you're still muted over there. We're friends here, but we can't be friends on Discord.
That's fine.
Stupid noisemaker thing you got.
It's not mine. If you notice, I was playing the ones that Muck made. Except the one that goes titties.
It reminded me a lot of for the 4th of July, where there's just like gunfire going off, random. All
of them going off at once last night. Yeah, PTSD. I was having PTSD from that.
Yeah.
Last night. What happened last night?
With all the noises you were making last night, you crazy bastard.
Yeah.
Stoner.
What's even more funny is he turned around and was like, "Hey, can you email those to me?" Sure.
Right.
It wasn't
absolutely
always unpleasant. Like sometimes it had a beat. So
yeah, get the beat going. I told people last night when I was on there, I was like, "Hey, come hang out with us in the Discord." I was like, "Actually, don't come because we're in rare form tonight, and you'll get the total wrong impression of what we are over here." So we were.
Tonight's not the night. You guys were. I left early last night, and I left this afternoon. It was just I had a song on that kind of matched some of the music notes that you had playing back there. You have that one that plays like a couple minutes of a song or something, a couple seconds of a song. I mean,
couple seconds. Yeah, you just keep looping it.
But you kept looping it, and it kind of matched the song I was playing, and I was like, I can't tell which is which. I gotta get the fuck out of here, and I just left because I had to be able to hear what was playing. I was like, I don't even know what song is playing. I can't hear it.
That's funny, man.
Katie, you look exhausted, sweetie. Are you all right? Are you gonna sleep tonight?
Maybe.
Honestly, I'm gonna shave my head and get back on a motorcycle. That's what I think I'm gonna do.
All right.
This is why I brought her on the air.
Yeah, man. She cut her hair that one day. She was like, "My hair's too long." And she was over there just cutting her hair. I was like, yes.
Lori was gonna have a knit shit. She was like, somebody stop her. I'm like, I can't honey, she's in New Mexico. I'm here in Pennsylvania. She'll do what she wants. Stop. Stop cutting your hair off.
Or shave it off.
I'll only shave some of it.
Chicks with shaved heads, man. I dig it, to be honest with you.
It's no shave November.
I like it.
Hello, no shave November.
Yeah. Wow.
That means you can't shave your head. Sorry. And you got to let the beaver grow too.
Oh, boy.
Jerry! Did I say that out loud?
What levels of forestry are there? Is it like a shrub and then
I lost
a rainforest
track.
and
I think
then
that everybody went to wood floor and then
Yeah, I don't like the wood floor. I like a little bit of scruff, you know, a little 5 o'clock shadow down below. Yeah. I didn't say hair. I don't want like big bush, but the bare floors, man. I don't know something
What
about
are
it.
we talking about? Unless there's a fucking pot plant in there, this is not Dr. Ruth. This is not Dr. Ruth. What the
We
fuck?
could have a Dr. Ruth sex session.
And Sean says that goes for me too. He likes his bush fucking
Sean
trim.
likes his bush.
He likes his bush trim.
hey, anything goes if you have a bidet at home. That's all.
I have a bidet.
Right.
I love my bidet. I blow
don't have a
that shit
bidet.
out
I
of
call her
myself
Mrs.
every
Hippie.
day.
Mrs.
Twice,
Hippie,
3 times a day.
come here and wipe my ass. I had an accident.
There's one thing I can't stand. I don't know how I made it before a bidet, to be honest with you, man, because you just wipe.
I don't like
shit
when I
around on
get
your
out the
butthole.
shower and I have to shit like you shower and then you have to shit.
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
that. I hate that. I don't want water in my ass. Thank you, but no thank you.
Well, you know what I've found, man. You know what I've come to find is that after you poo, there's always that little chunk that like it didn't come out. You know what I mean? So you hit it with the bidet and it boom blows that little plug out, and then you can take a shower and you're good to go, man.
Blows the plug out?
It blows the poo plug out. It's essentially a butt plug made of poo.
I might have a butt plug problem. That's why I
the
have
slow
so many,
guy.
That's
The
why I
slow
have so
guy
many
at the
brown
end of the
stains in the
formation
back of my
who didn't
underwear.
want to fucking run.
Yeah, he
today.
didn't. He was like trying to carry on. He was like, "Oh no!" And the tunnel closed. You just open it right back up with a nice little stream
A
of
nice
water.
shot
and
of
just
water, huh? I never
Yeah.
thought about it that way.
Shoots it
But
right
then,
out, man.
but then I got to get like a towel and dry my ass. I have enough issues with swamp ass.
No, you just
let
dab
alone
with the toilet
adding
paper.
extra water to my ass.
It keeps you from, irritating the anus. You just dab it with toilet paper.
Oh.
Or you just get straight in the shower, which is what I do. I
Oh,
wake up, I
kinda
have my
like a
coffee, I go blow my
woman.
asshole
Yo,
out, and I
I
get in the
live
shower.
in New Mexico, and all I gotta say about how delicious our green
Swamp ass
chili
is
is.
real.
How delicious? What?
Chili
Our
is.
green chili. Green chili.
Green chili.
She's trying to change the
Yeah.
subject, but we're
I like
talking
green
poo.
chili.
We're talking
No,
poo, young
no,
lady.
I'm talking about poo.
Oh, all right. And I was like, we're
The
talking
green
poo.
chili is delicious, and the sphincter regrets that. That's
Yes,
all I have to
yes. My
say about
sphincter
that.
regrets a lot of stuff.
Shit talk with Hippie and NV. Sean, goddamn boy, you done came up with a good idea.
Shit talking with Hippie and NV.
This episode is not exactly.
Baby wipes aren't even the
sponsored
way to
by
go,
Margaret.
Kelly, because like baby wipes, it's just like they clog up the toilet.
No,
and-
baby wipes is another issue. I do not want my ass to be wet when I'm done.
You dab it. You dab it
No.
with dry toilet paper. My problem is I wipe and
I
it's
am
like,
not
damn
a
it. And I wipe
dabber.
again and there's that little
Women
brown
dab.
streak. And you wipe again and there's more brown streak. You got to blow it out with the bidet.
Women
man.
dab. Be a man, for fuck's sake.
You gonna wipe my ass
Tap, tap.
with sandpaper.
Tap, tap.
Okay, okay,
I
okay. I'll
want to
be
dab my asshole.
okay. You two get your chones out. Show them to the camera. Let's see who's cleaner here.
Oh, my asshole.
I can't do that.
No, your underwear.
I'm not wearing any.
Oh,
That's how clean I am.
that's how
That should be a
clean
testament
it
to
is.
you right there.
I
Okay.
don't no, Robert, don't get me wrong. I have had my time with wipes. They are amazing, but then
Dude,
you're
wipes are just
talking
baby
about-
wipes. Come
you're
on.
talking about waste because I have to use a baby wipe, which cleans it all up, but then I got to use toilet paper to fucking dry it all out. And then it's like
Hey,
All I get is will nots and little
Just
balls
don't
of shit
use
that
that
cling to my
nice,
ass.
big, soft-looking leaf. That's poison ivy, okay? Don't use
Done
that one.
Been there, done that.
Then
But
you
as
will
I was
definitely
saying,
have
I've had
anus
my
irritation.
share of will nots after a wet asshole, where I have those little balls of shit that cling to my ass and will not come off.
Oh yeah, the Klingons.
The will not.
The dingleberries.
Dingleberries, yeah, will nots.
When my little cousin Morgan was a baby, she was getting potty trained.
See?
So she'd be in there on the toilet with the door open singing while she was going to the bathroom.
I'm a
And
super
she-
duper pooper.
Yeah,
I
she
go
made up this
poopy all
song.
the
We're like,
time.
hey, sweetie, are you done yet? She's like, no, it's packing its bags.
Hey, Jacob has a good point here. So they do have these toilets, and I've seen them at Costco. They're
Jake
toilet
says
lids.
this. I was just going to ask,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
there
yeah,
one
yeah.
that would blow wind
It
into
dries
my
your
ass?
butt as well. It blows the duty out, and then it dries your butt.
I think that if they had like a leaf blower type toilet that would blow air into my butt and get that little nugget out, I'd be all right. But it's the liquid that I'm not fond of. I'm a large, sweaty man.
You just got to give it a little extra.
No.
Just like actually,
Sweat runs
if you
down
get
my
a
back and right into my ass crack.
what's this thing I have? It's like a little
And then I have
stool that goes
swamp
around the
ass.
bottom of my toilet, and you just kind of like stand up, and it just like whoosh. It's almost like peeing out of your butt, but just for like a
Oh, I
second.
do that quite often too. After a couple beers, I pee out of my butt for like 2 days. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Never trust a fart after 40.
Ain't that the fucking
You're
truth?
right about that. I've checked
That
so many times.
Holy shit. I'm gonna get in trouble here. I need to play a song now. And then
What song
we
are
can
we
do
gonna
the
play?
commercials. Oh, I haven't even thought about it yet. You know what I'm playing. You know what I'm playing.
Hold on, wait.
You know what I'm playing.
Yes, I know what you're gonna play.
Yeah. My man, President Billy Schmidt Jr.
Bill Schmidt Jr.
Hey, it's Bill Schmidt Jr., a.k.a. Billy Blaze, a.k.a. 420 Kid of the Holistic Cloud. R.I.P. to my man Derek Crum. I
Wait,
want to give a
today's
shout
not
out to
Friday?
Calligraphy.
No, you gotta work tomorrow.
Manuel Noriega, Big Just, Rossi, Jack the Apostle, The League.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
You got 'em.
To little crumbs broke up in the bottom. Feel like autumn leaves falling. Only problem needs solving is seeing who I'm calling for some trees to indulge in. Need to holler at Billy. He keep his head in the cloud. Bel Air Kush by the bush. Wow. Screaming loud. Still smoking. Having nice dreams. Floating through space. So when they ask me how high, my reply, I'm half-baked. Sir, smoke a lot. Doctor said I need a bacchiotomy. Prescribe me huckleberry and lemon cherry gelato, G. I take it back to rolling in the Optimo. Blowing smoke out my nose. Dropping ashes on my clothes till I doze off. I'm so fried. No lie. Got you
This is
afraid
the
of heights,
opportunity
scared to
you've
look
been
down.
waiting for, Curly Cal. Tonight's the night.
Pass it around and let you hit that shit.
Please, no throwing up on the floor. I gotta fucking do this shit. What happened to our friend Wanderlust? Little sneak.
She got scared.
Wandered.
She did wander.
She
She's
wandered
lustfully wandering.
off. She was in here hanging
Reach
with
around
us.
for everyone. Woo!
Yes! Hello? Waiting.
Good sunshine in my pocket on a Sunday stroll. Homie got the rap, give me the sack, let the good times roll. Therapy, earth, body, and soul. World, give me beef, Bel Air Kush, give me mental control. L lit, back roll, 5 hats told. The studio we roll, bring relief. We the musical, I need to know. Healthier than pill pop. Mother, give me herbs to fill spot. My medication can't to a kill shot. Many strands, lay hands in stressful situations. Out of all the girls in my life, Mary Jane, a reservation. Here in 23, raising hands in liberation. A celebration, history free from information. Stand up, provide the right education. Show love, holistic cloud, politic throughout the nation. Making a stop debating Billy Blunt, stash, flavor, taste the weed.
with Bel Air Kush. That's what I've been puffing on for about a month now. I need to get something new.
I don't know. Oh, what do you mean? Stream it in the Discord, baby. I'm gonna watch you tonight. I'm gonna watch you go left and straight, and then go left and then straight.
Left again.
Yeah, left.
Really,
You might go
really
straight.
fast, straight.
Might pull over.
Really, really fast, straight, and then left.
I'll watch it though.
Yeah, I don't mind watching it. I enjoy watching it, especially if they're racing a WTHC car.
Yeah.
Woo! I talked through the whole song. I should play it again because I didn't hear any of it.
Dope.
All right. Anyway, we're back. You're
Hey, it's Bill Schmidt
here we
Jr.
go. I pulled another
Billy
Garrett.
Blaze,
Dang it, hippie!
AKA 420 Kid of the Holistic
Yeah.
Cloud.
20 kid.
R.I.P. to my
Now I'm in trouble.
It's a good song.
Live, I love it. Live 365 is going to kick us off though for playing the same song twice in a row.
Oh well. Yeah.
Fuck
They'll
them.
get over it.
Fuck them if they can't take a joke.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. I'll go to iHeart. Anyway, Katie, tell me more because you intrigue me.
More about what? I gotta
wanna
be
hear
careful
about-
here.
I want to hear some stories about our week away camping. Start
Oh.
with that. All right, we get there in the morning or in the night. What time do we
Okay,
get
well, okay.
Were you able
so
to poop?
Yeah,
we
I
were
can't poop.
See, I have a problem with pooping,
Anywhere.
especially when camping, because out in the middle of the woods. I mean, what?
First off,
I'll
who's
wipe
gonna
and I'll
squirt
wipe
your
and I'll wipe.
ass?
There's no bidet. There's no bidet on
Right.
it.
Who's going to squirt your ass there, bucko?
Nobody. I
Have you
could
guys
get my
ever
wife to come
tried-
out with the super soaker and maybe like hit it, but
Have you guys
Uh,
ever tried dude wipes?
Dude,
it's just baby wipes. It doesn't help get the duty out.
No, it doesn't. But baby wipes, dude wipes, you go out there. We were so bougie. We had a little outhouse tent set up with a bucket
yeah.
inside that had a seat on top of it and like bags, like a box of trash bags that you change out and bury in the woods.
All right.
You could just dig a hole and bury it every time, or you could like fill a
Bag it up
bag and
Yeah, well, when we go to
Put it in the bag.
OVDJ next year, if not sooner, if there comes up another event that I may end up attending, I will also be bringing a extra tent and a 5-gallon bucket because
I ain't emptying the goddamn bucket. I can tell you that right
make
now.
sure that bucket has a lid.
listen
Make sure
to
that
me.
bucket has
That's
a
why I
lid.
have sons. I'm like,
I
son,
did
go
not-
empty the
no,
bucket.
No, you poop into the bag and then you take the bag out of the
Whatever. I
bucket.
ain't
You use
taking the bag out of
as
the
a
bucket
tur-
either.
You
Come
take
on, man. There's diseases. I'm a bit of a hypochondriac, man. This is something you don't know about me.
he shoots water up his
I'm
ass.
always
when he knocks
dying. I
into the
think I'm
bag of
dying. I
garbage
think I'm
out.
deadly sick. You know, it's
Your wife must have her hands full with you.
she
got
does.
water
And
shooting
sadly,
up
my
your
kids
ass.
got the same
You
disease.
You remind me of Adam Sandler in Grown Ups. This is what I'm feeling. I got that Adam Sandler character from Grown Ups where you're that bougie bitch.
I don't deny that.
water
Actually, man,
squirted
I am
up
a
my
bit.
ass.
You know what I
Fuck's
had
sake,
when
I
I was
can't go
enlisted?
camping. I need water in my
I hate when
ass.
I go on vacation, man, and I get to the hotel room and I'm like, damn it, man. This weekend's
We
gonna
had-
suck this week. If
we
I'm
had a
gone for 7
fold-up
days, dude, I'm
shovel.
fucked.
Dude, Katie, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but you are 100% right. I can't poop anywhere.
No.
I didn't poop the whole weekend, OVDJ. Nope.
It's because I'll sit on the toilet at home for 30, 45 minutes, man.
Oh no,
You know?
I'm not one of them guys. It's
I
playing
am.
groundhog by the time I'm ready to go. I'm in. I drop that shit and I'm out. I don't want to hang around and smell my shit.
No.
What the hell you want to
I
hang
do
out?
I
there
do
for
courtesy
45
flushes to
minutes
myself.
for, bro? You're doing more than touching yourself. 45 minutes. You better be
Yeah,
touching
45
yourself
minutes.
while you're in there.
You got to prep with the,
Or do
the
you bring
light.
your phone? I
and
guess
then
you're
you
one
go
of them
heavy.
phone people that sits there and talks.
I am. I tap on my phone. A lot of Pornhub. Lots of Pornhub. on the toilet.
Pornhub. That'll do it. I've been there. Yeah, I got caught up in that.
Because I noticed, man, when you're
Got
sitting on a
caught up in
toilet,
that
your
turtle
boner
hole.
gets like more like I don't know. It's better.
Right, Curly Kelly, you poop in like 2 minutes. Her and I poop together just about every morning.
But how many times a day do you have to poop?
Oh no, I poop once a day. That's it.
I go 2, maybe 3 times.
Okay.
3 times a day?
Yeah, man, I'm super hypersensitive to my body, so I can feel when it's like the cannon's loaded and I have to go like, shoot the missiles.
I'm like more full of shit
float
than
the
both of y'all.
dolphins.
I mean, unless I got
The worst part is when you're sitting there and you're
diarrhea.
squeezing, you're pushing, you're trying, you're hard. You don't have a
Hi,
bidet,
Frank, how are
and you're
you,
going,
buddy?
and it 45 minutes later, all that comes out is like a little BB. I hate that.
I hate that. That's how you get hemorrhoids.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Is it? Is that what happened?
Yeah, from pushing too hard. And you push out little pockets of whatever the hell you call that shit.
I thought it might have been the kidney stones.
No, not out of my
You're
butt.
stoned.
That comes out of
Not
my
coming out of your butt. Well, their butt and
schlong.
their other part kind of connect, so you could get confused.
Oh yeah, maybe. It
I
comes out of
guess
your
you
butt.
get confused whether it's your butt or your hole.
Does kidney stones come out of girls' butts?
No.
I don't know where mine came out. I was no longer conscious when it happened.
That's interesting.
I think that it comes out of their vajayjay.
It may have. I think you pee them out. Yeah.
Nice. I think they
But-
start in the kidney.
But like,
and then they come out.
but like the canal is like sort of connected to the
Isn't it
other.
called like a urethra?
Like,
Why
so
do I
when
feel
you
like I'm
feel that
fucking funny
pain,
here? Hello,
when you feel that pain, it's in that one spot where they're both like this.
Like your little taint area.
Yeah. When
You
you
have a
feel that pain, it's like it's shit. Is that
Girls
this or
have
that?
taints?
Girls' taints are only like that big.
I was
They're
gonna say,
only
where's
like a
the flag?
millimeter.
Never seen no taint.
Our taints are like 2 inches.
Yeah, I got a taint that starts up here and ends way back there. I don't think
Oh,
I've
thanks,
seen the other
Kate. They
end of
come
it.
out of the vag, she says.
Oh, see?
Kelly says we pee it out. So
Who
that's
the fuck are you? Who listens to Kelly? The do to do. The do to
I
do.
mean, she has a thing, so a vagina.
Oh, she had one. Wait.
It's a
She said
vag.
she had one. She had a vag.
She has a vagina.
Oh, she has a vagina. Well, then she probably knows. Katie, you got to go get yourself a vagina.
I've been
then
working on that.
Then that stuff will just come right out, according to Curly Kelly. Just pee right out.
She's got a vagina, but it's just like the first layer. So she's got 10 more
Just the
layers
first
to
layer.
add. and then she'll have a
Put 10
vagina.
more layers on it. Then it'll.
Got to add the texture.
Oh, that was it. She's fucking. taking-
She's done with it. She's like,
I'm
fuck these
fucking out of
dudes.
here.
I'm
Fuck
out.
you guys. I'm out of here.
I'm gonna talk about my vagina on there.
Fuck you guys. I'm going home. No explanation. This is why I love her, because all of a sudden she'll just get up and she'll start painting.
Is
I'm
she
like,
going to show us a
I was
mold?
talking to you.
Hey, that's the one she's doing for
Our friend Lori.
for Lori. Yeah.
It only needs another 100 layers and it'll be done.
55 more layers and it's complete.
I fucking love it already.
Wow.
But it's
Back it up a
nowhere
little
near
bit so
done.
we can see the whole
Oh, yeah,
thing.
way too close. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Wow.
More. I
look at
can't even
that.
see her face. There you
That
go.
is
No, it
so
looks just like Lori.
Cool.
I did not know you were doing a portrait.
That is so cool. I love that, man. And the thing is, it was only like 3 weeks ago, and Lori was like, "Make me one,
3
make
weeks
me."
ago. That was like 3 days ago. For fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
maybe. And then Katie was like, "Yeah, I can make you like
I'll
this,
make you
like
this,
this
yeah.
and that and what." And then there it is, like I mean, she
So,
had it done. It
the good
looked like
news
that
is,
to me, weeks ago.
everybody, the good news is that Dr. High and I were talking about our game show today, and how we want people from America, because Dr. High is going to ship out drugs to everybody, and I can't keep up with that shit. So the winners are going to get drugs, and I'm like, I can't do that in America.
Yes.
We'll get in trouble.
But you can ship
He's like,
drugs
well,
in.
you're going to have to give out gifts. So then we were talking, and I said, you know what we should do? We should get, well, we kind of all came up with it, I guess. I don't want to take credit for it, but we're going to have sponsors, like a daily sponsor on game show day, and they're going to get the background, like here. See how it says Da.Hippie and NV or whatever?
Yeah.
It's going to be decorated with their stuff. They're going to have a banner that goes across the bottom, and whatever they donate, that donation is going to be the prize for the grand prize, whatever.
Fuck yeah, man.
So
Love that.
Katie, our friend Katie, was very excited and said that she looks forward to painting a painting for one of the grand prize winners. So somebody
Fuck yeah.
soon might actually be able to.
I've got some really cool prizes also, man. I got Muck to sign some rolling trays, and I'm putting together nice little. And in fact, I owe Michelle Lamb one. I owe her one.
For fuck's sake, I owe Michael and his sister stickers. I got to send them out.
Oh shit! Yeah, man, this is what happens. We have these contests. Hey, you won.
This is why I don't like contests, because then I'm responsible for shit. And
I need to start writing stuff down, man.
I can barely keep track of myself, let alone other
I could
stuff.
have stickets all over the place.
I got stickets. I don't know how to read. For fuck's sake.
But I'm putting together little smoking packs, man. So little, some paper, some tips, a little grinder, the rolling tray.
When I was talking to Dr. High, I kind of took it upon myself today to say that I pretended like Muck was my friend. And I said, I have
your
a
friend.
I know. I have a board. I said, I have a poster over there on the wall that says so. He's my friend. Says Muck Sticky is my friend. And anyway, I said I would talk to my friend Muck and see if maybe we could get him to sign something. But I didn't know he had already signed stuff for you. That's fantastic. I don't even have to approach him.
I mean, I don't know if he's actually signed it yet, but I mean, yes, I've got that.
Right. So there's another one of our gifts that we'll be trying to give away. But, and we're going to get seeds and other sponsors. Like if somebody, owns a head shop and they want to give away a bowl or a bong, we're going to put your shit up on the screen. We're going to talk about you all day, and we're going to give your gift away, and you get to pay the shipping. I'm just kidding, Katie. Katie was like, "You told me that I could
on us, man."
No, it's okay. It's like, well, that might be negative money.
You're gonna lose on this deal for sure.
Yeah. She gave away all of her art a couple months ago, so I don't want to hear shit.
You want a seed?
Yeah,
a seed.
Curly wants one seed.
I think I can do that since you live in America. Go ahead, please.
Well, I'm sorry. No, I was reading Curly Kell, whatever she's writing over there about mailing stuff. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. But anyway,
I've gathered she doesn't either. So
you've gotten to know Curly Kell very well. Katie, are you all right down there?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Every once in a while, I think you're frozen because you just sit so perfectly still.
I'm stoic right now. That's what happens.
Every once in a while, you blink. So, are you going to be up early tomorrow? Because I got to get you on the air. We're going to do this basically the same way. Again, I'm going to send you an invite, and you're going to come hang with Dr. High and myself, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I think that would be a great show. We can talk about how horrible
a hell of a lot better than this one.
What the fuck? This is a great show.
I'm playing, man.
Absolutely, Bushman Bob. Absolutely. And we have other packages available if anybody is interested in sponsoring. We have video commercials, which I probably should be running shortly. And we have radio commercials, and we have not billboard. I don't want to call it a billboard. Why do we keep talking about Dungeons and Dragons over here?
Yeah, drop it already.
Drop it already.
Nerds.
Have you done any D&D type of painting? Nerds. A Dungeons and Dragons.
Actually,
painting?
what I was doing, because around the same time I started playing D&D was around the same time they released Stable Diffusion. So I was messing with the AI during our adventures. I'd be sitting there like writing prompts to generate AI renditions of the monster we were fighting or someone we were meeting.
So you're not like
I need to start out with like a novice
gamer. Then you're like pretty new to it, then, right?
Yes, I'm very new.
Well, you have quite the imagination for somebody who is fairly new at it. I'd be walking around with like,
our DM is a great storyteller. Oh man, and we have such a fun team. I
would be like walking around with my banana hammock on and maybe an arrow, and I'd be like, all right.
I mean, we don't like dress up like our characters.
No, I know, but my character, that's what you'd be wearing. Because
I see. Oh, okay.
I'd be like, This is my weapon right here. I'm gonna
You might
punch
want.
down with
You
this
might.
shit.
You might want a little
Stab you
higher
with my penis.
class armor. Just.
Well, anyway, let me run some commercials, and maybe we'll play a song from one of our friends, and we'll be right back.
About the knee kebabs.
Oh yeah, I love the knee kebabs. I gotta find out how to do these commercial shit.
Cat bobs.
Cat bobs, right? All right. I should have waited until I was ready. Let me get this stuff ready. Then
Dot
we'll
was
run
coming and hanging out with us for a minute there, man. I haven't seen her in a few days.
Dot is they're busy. They're always working and on the run.
Yeah.
Badger Heart Puppetry. Badger Heart Puppetry. Badger Heart Puppetry. If you need some kick-ass puppets, contact Thorge at 1-636-234-1535. He has all your puppet needs. He can fix puppets, build puppets, custom-made puppets. He has puppets off the rack for cheap prices. Contact Thorge today at 1-636-234-1535 or on TikTok or Facebook at Badger Heart Puppetry. He also makes LARPing items too.
Are you in the Ellensville or Middletown, New York area? Revamp your space with Collins Paints Ltd. Ugly walls? Let Collins Paints Ltd add a splash of color to your world. Collins Painting is a veteran-owned and operated business. They can transform your space to whatever your heart desires. Say goodbye to the boring beige and hello to possibilities of bright and vibrant colors. The Collins Painting team are a group of skilled professional painters who will turn your vision into reality. Call Collins Paint Ltd today to get a fast and easy quote. Available Monday through Fridays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call them at 845-869-8176.
Hey, Mrs. Hippie, why don't we take a ride to Dauphin, PA today?
Dauphin? What's in Dauphin?
Bella's Badass Crystals.
Oh, but I thought you hang out with them on Facebook and on TikTok.
That's only on Mondays, Tuesdays, Saturdays, Sundays. Today I want to go there and pick up all my great finds.
That sounds like a great road trip. That's Bella's Badass Crystals on TikTok and Facebook, but you can also find them at the top of the mountain in Dauphin, PA. They are badass.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Are you looking to have some crocheted, made by hand stuff like your Grammy used to do for you? Then you need to check out You Have Me Hooked 23 on Etsy and TikTok. Vern can do what you need. She crochets hats, she crochets animals, everything, anything you may need. She also makes vinyl stickers, banners for your business. Anything that you might want that she can do, she can definitely do it for you. Want an I Hate My Ex sticker? She's got you covered. Anything, and I mean anything that you may need. She has cheap and reasonable prices. Check her out. You Have Me Hooked 23 on Etsy and TikTok.
WTH. Welcome back. You're in the clouds. I don't know. I like what Sean wrote earlier. We might write that one down. We might change the name.
Shit talking with the hippie and yeah, I like that.
Shit talk with the hippie and NV.
I love that. Who?
I feel like that just traps
Start
us into
singing.
talking about poo every day.
Oh, you like our singing?
The
band, the
Shit talk.
Mongolian throat singing.
Oh yes, I love it.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to play them. They are not my friends, and they will not give me rights to play them.
Oh,
But maybe someday soon. And Facebook will refuse me to play them.
So I love the song for the CBG TV commercial, by the way, the elevator music.
I want to talk to you about that because I want to tell everybody, get over there and check out CBG TV, especially like in 10, 15 minutes, because there's a dude on right now that's pretty badass. it's actually very cool over there. I need you guys to go over and join it and follow us over there especially if you're up in the Canada area. But there's a
Absolutely.
lot of quality shows on there. If you're interested in marijuana like I am, then you might want to check them out. It's like a whole television broadcasting channel that has like podcasts on all day about marijuana. It's very cool. Very, very cool. But their music, that needs an update. I agree. I don't want to say
I don't
it.
know what they play, but I love that song.
No. I meant that grocery store song that we just.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it.
Because it brings you back to being in the shopping cart.
No, I just but I love the. I don't know. I see the comedy behind it, man.
All right, I guess I never really thought of it as a comedy thing, but now that you say that, I can see that. Yeah. Katie, what do you think? You're like, what the fuck are these?
She doesn't even know. She's like, yeah.
All right. So I was gonna play a song. And then I said, and you said the knee kebabs, and I love the knee kebabs, but I play them quite often, because I love them so much. And I play this guy as well, but I don't play him on the show very often. And I feel, and this is not a 420 song, and this is not a 420 time, so I feel like
it's not.
We can get away with this right now because I love this guy. He's very talented, and his name is Mr. Activated.
Mr. Activated.
Yes, and this is I Am Legend by Mr. Activated.
Yeah.
Everybody, please sit back and enjoy. We're going to get him on the air soon, too. He's going to hang with us. Katie, if you feel the need to dance, go right ahead.
Legendary shit, you know the vibe. Ooh, they taking pictures so they can remember me. Said they taking pictures so they can remember me. When I die, I'ma be a legend. When I die, I'ma be a legend. When I die, I'ma be a legend. Be a legend. Ooh, they taking pictures so they can remember me. Said they taking pictures so they can remember me. When I die, I'ma be a legend. When I die, I'ma be a legend. When I die, I'ma be a legend. Be a legend. Be a legend.
Stoner Granny, hi.
Hello.
How are you, Stoner Granny?
I saw you earlier, man.
I hope you're lifted. He said hi, and then he turned his camera off.
I had a booger. Sorry.
Stuck on that grass, I'm better than gold. Why you niggas looking for brass? Jackie Robinson, look at the fame that he had. A black man playing baseball. White people look at him mad. So that's the reason everybody look at me bad. So they can remember me. Said they taking pictures so they can remember me. When I die, I'ma be a legend.
That's fantastic. I am so glad you're doing well. Much love. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. We love you. You're my idol. Except for you have boobs, and I'm trying to get rid of my boobs.
I like boobs.
Yeah, I'm a man. I'm not supposed to have these ones, according to my wife.
It's all right. Shave them down. You can squeeze them. You probably can't.
Said they taking pictures so they can remember me. When I die, I'ma be a legend. When I die, I'ma be a legend. When I die, I'ma be a legend. Be a legend. Be a legend.
There it is. That's my man, Mr. Activated. I don't know. I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but I'm going to say it anyway. I got really, really high with Mr. Activated.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, when we hung out, me and him, we hang out.
He's a cool ass dude, man.
Absolutely. I had such a
Saw
good
him in
time with
passing
him.
a few times, and
He hung with us for a while when you
we gave
passed
each other
out.
the nod and the eye.
When you and our friend Muck went home, he came and he hung out with us over by our tent, chilled with us for hours. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was
They had
very
a fire in the middle of the street. I thought that was pretty cool.
I
man.
thought that was kind
The
of
road.
weird. They decided to start a fire right in the middle of
It
the
was an
drive.
odd spot, man. Yeah, but
Kind of odd when they had the whole other side of
was
the road where
cold.
they could have built a fire, but well, I don't think that was him though. I think that was oh, no, maybe it was. I don't remember. I was high. It was a very high weekend.
It was.
Yes.
It was a very, very high week.
I have proof. I saw pictures of me. Somebody posted pictures of me with a 6-foot blunt.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't have one the other night, man, for the whole, the
The
festivities.
celebration. I could have swore there would have been
I
one.
think they were tired, man. I think they were ready just to like, who won? Yay. All right, good. Let's go home and
Were you here for
celebrate
that?
tomorrow. Was I? Yeah.
Was it me and you? I can't. The shows are all starting to run together.
It
I'm
was the
losing
two
my
of
mind.
us, yes.
Yeah, all right. And then Billy Blaze came and sat down with
Billy
us.
Blaze came, hung out for like 20 minutes. Yeah, man.
Right. Yes, that was so amazing.
And of course, Mike Usnick.
Yeah,
What's going on with Mike? Does he have like, what does he have, like a kidney stone or something right now?
I don't know. He looks like he's gonna die.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm just kidding. He's sick. He's got the flu. He went to the doctor. He got tested. It's not COVID. He's got the flu. Yeah, so he's prayers to our friend White Mike.
Too white.
No,
Mike
yeah, too
Usnick.
White Mike, Mike Usnick,
The man of many names.
frizzy hair, dickhead. I've called him
He's
a couple
white
times.
and his name is Mike.
Yes. What else, Katie? What else do you have to tell us?
I need you to roll the dice there, man. Just ask me anything. Oh,
Yeah, see, this would have been great if Wanderlust didn't wander off
Right.
and actually stuck around. Then we could feed off of 4 people right now.
Right.
And fuck the,
And I
the
wanted
whole
her-
night just went to shit.
Katie, don't
No,
don't
I'm
listen.
playing.
You have
I
been-
love Katie. I've
I
been
got-
loving talking to Katie. I talk to Katie
I just
nearly
got,
every day. I love it.
Go ahead. Katie.
I gotta deal with something right now that's very difficult.
Yeah, you were saying earlier. Are you still planning on doing that any minute now? Right at 7, you said your time.
After we get off of here, I'm doing.
If you
I'm
need to
dealing
go,
with- I'm dealing with that. But I have until 7 a.m. So it's okay.
oh, okay. Well, so anywhere in between then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know where I'll be for a little while back in the Discord, and if you need to talk, I'm there, and the whole family's
Oh,
back
thank
there.
you.
So do
You
what
guys
you
are.
gotta
You
do.
guys have been great. Since I've come across WTHC radio, found something to listen to that didn't completely hurt.
Right. Well, that's what we're
a
here
lot
for,
of the music
happiness.
is very uplifting.
Yeah, we try. I gotta talk to Baldy Locks. He's a little crazy, but
Oh, but he plays
Everybody
some
else is
good
doing it.
ones. Oh, he plays some good ones.
He does play some
You
good
know
ones.
the thing
He just
about
needs to ship it up sometimes and just play the good
well,
ones.
he'd probably get more songs in if he would shut up and stop sleeping on the air.
some of the sad songs are just the best.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like people like Elliott Smith or something like that. It always gives you that like happy sadness. It's like a sad happiness. A happy
Oh, I'm not
sadness.
getting no sad happiness right now, man. I'm like ugly crying and going through rolls of toilet paper and just
Oh, yeah.
like
Use wet wipes or go stick your head
Yeah,
in the
get some
toilet
dude
bowl and
wipes.
let it fucking shoot you in the eyes with water like Envy. They don't
I
have
need to-
toilet
I
paper.
just do
in
it to
his
my
house.
brown eye, not my eyeballs.
He doesn't have toilet paper in his house. They're too fancy.
I do for dabbing purposes only. And you would be amazed at how long I can make
Does your
a
son
roll
like
last.
dabbing his ass? Let me ask you.
My son is scared of he's scared of the bidet. He doesn't use the bidet.
The 20-year-old.
None of them use the bidet.
See, because you're a
I
freak.
put a bidet at my house. Nobody uses it either.
It's just my
I don't
wife
get
and myself, and I feel weird.
I'm like
about
the
that.
only
I have to
weirdo
like
that, like, turns
alcohol
it
it
on.
every time I use it because I'm like someone else used it and like Booty particles.
Is it in your master? Is it in your master bathroom, not in the regular main house?
It's where I masturbate in the bathroom. Yeah.
All right. For your
What?
masturbate did you say masturbate?
What did you say?
This a master bathroom.
Oh yeah. It's in my master bathroom. Yeah.
Was that a Freudian slip there? Was that what that was?
That's where I masturbate, he says. Yeah. Well, I figured that's where you would go. I hope you're not doing it in the garage.
I mean,
garage.
Whenever the
opportunity pops up, right? I guess.
If everybody's asleep and I'm alone, why not?
Whenever the opportunity pops up. That was funny. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap it. You got work to do. I can't keep you off the air because you're always wanting to be on.
Yeah,
it's gonna be on for the next couple of hours, guys. Tune in to WTHC on Live 365 or tune in. I can't thank everybody out there enough. The numbers have quadrupled in the last couple weeks. So everybody that has been tuning in and listening, and I can't thank my DJs, all the new DJs that have been here. Hi, Elena. I'm
Frank's girlfriend.
Oh, hi. How are you, sweetie? Praying for you. Absolutely praying for you.
What happened?
Oh, she's sick, and we're hopefully we got her on a regimen. Hopefully she's gonna heed our advice, Dr. High and I. And I'm so happy to see you, Elena. Is that how I say it? Elena? Anybody?
Elena,
or Elena?
She's gonna tell us how to say it, but I mean, we're just gonna be reading it again.
Oh, Stoner Granny, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us. We love having you here. Everybody that's been here tonight, thank you so very much for being here. As I was saying, all the DJs that have come on and volunteering their time to help make WTHC grow. You like that? We're weed and we're gonna grow.
My mind went the other end of the spectrum. Sorry.
Yeah, right. But everybody that comes and spends time, all the people who donate, all my sponsors, I can't thank you guys enough. Beaner, you're amazing. I love you, kid. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. Lee Hacker, you're kicking ass out there. All the DJs are kicking ass. I can't thank you guys enough. Like I said, the numbers have quadrupled in the last month, less than a month. I have to upgrade, you fuckers. Thanks a lot. I have to upgrade now and pay more a month because you fuckers, everybody's listening. Elena.
It's pronounced Elena. The E is a long E and not a short E. Listen, 4th grade was a long time ago. Long E, short E. Elena is how I'm going to think it. Elena?
Elena.
So there's E and then there's L.
Or is it Elena?
Elena.
Elena.
Nice to meet you, Elena.
I'm just going to call you Frank's girlfriend. How about that?
Yeah, Frank's girl. Yeah.
Frank's significant other.
I think it's Miss Lambrecht. Let's see. I'm not even going to try the last name.
That's hard
you're just
too. I was going to try it, but
Frank's
I said no. There's got weird silent C's in there somewhere that I can't even.
We could just call her L-E-L. Yeah.
We have a doctor's appointment this week. All right. Well, don't listen to your doctor. I mean, listen to your doctor. Absolutely, but add
especially if he gives you a suppository. Definitely listen to him.
No, don't go sticking stuff in your ass until they make you. I'm fighting it now. I've been trying to fight it, but they want me to stick it in my ass.
It's the best way, man.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm gonna try it now that I have a ton of Squatch. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to go down to the dispensary, waste a couple $100 on some shit that I can shoot up my ass.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get the syringe with the long tip.
I'm a little, I don't think.
If it collects around the rim, it gets to be a little
I'm really going for, I'm just going to put a big old gob on my finger, and then I'm just going to rub it around my own hole. I asked Mrs. Hippie to do it, but she said no. Like, the next best person is my own finger.
She won't rub your butthole for you.
I'm not going to get Curly Kell to do it. We're barely dating.
But she will drive up and
she will drive an hour and
if you give her a rubber glove, you might actually have a chance of Kelly
Kelly.
rubbing the distillate on your butthole.
We'll ask her in the morning. She probably
Or RSO. RSO is very.
I don't know.
effective as
I'm a
well.
little concerned. Last time I had RSO, I got the shits.
Yeah, I think I've used it topically more than I've used it orally, man. I like the topical. It actually works for me topically. I had a.
Her name is mutilated her whole life. All right, well, then I don't feel so bad because I'm really kind of adamant about saying people's names correctly. So it really kind of drives me nuts when I don't know how to say it. So we're going to have you up as a special guest sometime with Dr. High and I and maybe Francis over
She
there.
could come on right now and just tell us how to say the fucking name.
No, I don't want you to have to talk to her. I mean, I don't want her to have to talk to you.
No, I'm saying she could come on and say Elena, and then we could just kick her back out.
No, makes sense. We have 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes left. I have to run the last
It's
credit.
time to go anyway.
Yeah, and look at Katie. She's about to pass out.
I know, right? I bet you we see her in the Discord.
She'll be in the Discord before me.
I am bionic.
She's already
Yeah, I know
ready to
it.
go to the Discord. She's like got her finger on the
You're
button.
kick ass, Katie. I've loved having you on. I've loved being able to just to meet you and get to know you over the past little time, and it's just been awesome.
We're gonna have you on again tomorrow. If you guys want to hear Katie's military horror stories, I have the right to call them that.
Well, there's such a scale. I don't know how dark I'll get. But
Yeah, well, no, I don't want you to get
It's
anywhere.
midday. Don't get too dark. This is the dark hour, so you
It's
should
going
have
to be more about
kept it
the
all tonight.
recovery of it and how
Yeah,
horrible they
yeah,
It'll be
focus
about the
on the-
recovery and about how horrible they treat our veterans, basically, and how you guys should all get free medical marijuana if you want it, because
especially when they're destroying 1 billion grams.
Canada gives it to their $160 million last year. It cost them. That's it. And all of their veterans got free marijuana.
Wow.
So, yeah, but meanwhile, we just destroy grams and grams and grams and
Billions.
grams a day. Billions of grams every month.
fucking
But we can't
ridiculous.
give it to our veterans who need it. No, that don't make any fucking sense.
Or people who were, when I go to the dispensary, they ask, "Hey, are you a veteran? Are you on SNAP?" And because they give discounts to those on SNAP. I mean, wouldn't that be the perfect crop to use for SNAP and veterans and all that? I mean, I'd rather use that, and then I don't know, man.
Why would you throw it away?
It seems
First
a
of
little
all,
wonky, man. Yeah.
if you feel as though you want to throw it away,
Just give it
always
away.
feel free to send it to me, and I will appropriately ship it out to the people who deserve it.
Yeah, and some of it would stay with
And
me.
you can send it to Hippie.
Why are we still regulating things that occur naturally in the environment?
Ma'am, I don't know. I'm so sorry that I can't answer that for you. It's them jackasses, and well, anyway. Lean green, everybody. Lean green. Billy Blaze for president. Billy Blaze for president 2028.
He
That's
did
what I-
win his political.
Yep, next is president. Everybody have a wonderful night. I want to thank Katie again so very much for being here. I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow morning. We're going to get into some military. Dr. High is definitely all about helping our veterans. He's from Canada, but he hates the fact that we don't take care of our veterans the way Canada takes care of theirs. And that Canada doesn't even, like Canada could still go even further in helping their patients, and we can't even get them to help at all. You know what I mean? Like Canada is already looking into, tomorrow we are on every day, Stoner Granny. We're on every day from 12 o'clock in the afternoon on the East Coast till 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the East Coast. It's the Cannabis Chronicles with Hippie and Dr. High. And we are also on CBG TV. So if you're a member or a friend or you have downloaded CBG TV, feel free to check us out over there. We're on up in all over Canada. And like I said, we're going to have our game show coming up. It's probably by the beginning of December. We'll probably do a couple little runs to see how it works beforehand. But the second and the fourth Friday of every month, Dr. High and I will be doing a trivia game for marijuana friendly people, but you have to be a member of the Cannabis Chronicles Facebook page. So go join the Cannabis Chronicles Facebook page now so you can be a contestant. You have to be a member of that page to become a contestant. Is that it?
I think so.
No. Oh, yeah, it is. It's 11 o'clock up there. I was going to say, don't forget Thundercat at
Thundercat.
Tailored Herbs and Con, but they're closed. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you so very much. Envy, I will talk to you later. Katie,
thanks, man.
See you later, baby. How you doing?
Bye.
Adios.